Hello, everybody. So today I just want to sit down with you guys and tell y'all a little bit about my story and being alone, which, are we really ever alone? God shows up and he has been with me through everything, absolutely everything. And knowing that during your time, ladies, of singleness, sorry, we got some wind going on. But knowing that through your time of singleness is game changer. God will use your time of what you would maybe consider being alone as very impactful time. So a little bit about my story is I have been married twice. From the outside looking in, it looks like, oh, she does not have it all together. At least that's what I've always thought about, like, myself. Like, dang, like, that's embarrassing, man. Like, I've been married twice. But you know what? God has a purpose for absolutely everything. And the last 3 years, so I got divorced 3 years ago. And the last 3 years, the first couple of them, I dated and always had it in my own hands, like picking who I wanted to be with, kind of went for the muscles or the bad boy or things that really don't seem to get you too far. And the last 7 months, I've been completely single, by myself, me and the Lord. And let me tell you something. At first, I was like, God, I've never been alone like this. I would prefer to be with somebody, and he made it so clear. He was like, that's not what we're gonna do. That's not what we're gonna do. You're gonna be with me. You're gonna be with me for a while. And I have been, and I continue to be, and I will be for as long as he wants me to be, because I trust his timing. For the last 7 months, I've been diving so deep into him and his character and the word and what God desires of a relationship and what God desires out of life and us being on this earth and what it meant for us that he died on the cross for us. So I feel like I've been learning so much, and I know, ladies, it's so quick to, in your time of being single, you might be like, man, I'd way rather be with somebody. But really, you don't even understand that it's not about the muscles, it's not about the car, it's not about their job. What it's about is their anointing. What you wait for and desire for becomes about the favor over their life, their relationship with God. Talk to me about what God has done for you. Talk to me about how you see him every day when you wake up and how he's the first person in your life. Talk to me about that. That becomes what's important. For so long, I saw it as the car, the career, the muscles, all that, but it's not about that. It's not about that. Like, there was a couple different guys I talked to, and within like a week, I was like, there's no fruit. This isn't what God has for me. And you're just so quick to cut it off, because it's like, and it's not that you don't wish them well. You wish them so well, and you know that God's going to come through for them and he's going to move in their life, but you just know God hasn't met them yet. And regardless of if they have all the nice things that maybe your flesh would think is the perfect man for you, it's not about that. It's not about the looks. It's not about any of that. It's about the anointing and their relationship with the Father. And that becomes so attractive to the point where anyone else it's like, no. Like, I don't care how good you look. I don't care what you have. Sorry, guys. The wind is crazy. I don't care what you have. Talk to me about the Lord. And so, I don't know if God will want me to be the wind. Will want me to be single for another day, for another month, for another year, for another 3 years, and I'm at peace with that. I'm at peace with whatever he chooses, because it is worth it to me to wait for someone who has their house built on a solid foundation, who has a house, their heart built on the rock, knowing that when circumstances come or the storm comes, they're not going to be swayed, because it's so easy in today's times to just be like, well, I don't like you anymore, or like, we just don't click anymore, so we're getting a divorce, let's get a divorce. I was one of them. I can vulnerably tell you I was one of them, and I never want to be that person again. And so, God wasn't first in my life. I always knew he died for me. Since I was 7 years old, I knew he died for me. I went to church on Sundays any chance I could, but I did not have an intimate relationship with the Father. And with the intimate relationship of the Father is how you build your house on a solid rock, on a solid foundation, so that when you do get into a relationship with someone and you marry them, nothing sways you, because of course the enemy doesn't like marriages. He would prefer you to be living with your boyfriend or girlfriend or significant other. He would prefer that. So he comes for marriages. And my heart goes out to everyone who is married, because I know that it can be a battle. It can be difficult to be married, but I promise that what you have is so worth it and so worth fighting for. It is so worth fighting for, and I encourage you today that if you haven't already, to build your house on a rock. Build your house on a solid foundation. Give God your yes. Learn his character, study his word, and nothing can sway you. No matter what you go through in life, nothing will sway you. You'll continue to walk in this peace. You'll continue to walk in such joy, like an unexplainable joy. And it is so worth it. So I just encourage you today to grab hold of his hand. And ladies who are single, instead of just going to the next person who has the best muscles or looks the cutest, I encourage you to be still. I encourage you to be still and learn the true character of your Father. Build your house on a solid rock, so when you are in a relationship again one day, it will be so steady, so firm, and so strong, so built on the right foundation that nothing can move it. I love y'all so much.